Yeah, so last time we started interface in Java. So interface is just like a class, but there are differences. The first difference is classes supports single inheritance and interface support multiple inheritance. And before Java 8, why I'm saying because there are some drastic changes coming in Java 8. So definitely we will cover Java 8 also, but right now I don't want to include Java 8 in this picture. Before Java 8 interface have only abstract methods. Only abstract method means if we declare any method, it will become by default become public and abstract, means without body. And like abstract class, we cannot create objects for interface. Like abstract class, we cannot create objects for interface. Interface can be only inherit. They provide multiple inheritance. They have all abstract method, several things. Whereas in abstract class, it is a class, so it only allows single inheritance at a time. Second thing, an abstract class can have all method as a concrete method, means body with method with body, or even possible abstract method can have all method with body, without body, or some methods have body and some method have no body. This kind of structure can be uh, possible in abstract class, but in interface all methods should declare as abstract method, means without body. Yeah, that's the thing. uh, okay, actually interface is something like guideline specifications. Just for example, uh, I live in a locality, for example, and roads are not good. So any minister come in my area for inspection, and they feel ki okay, roads are not in good condition, so they assure public, don't worry, within a couple of months we will try to improve the roads in your locality. Okay, now he said and went back. Okay, fine. After some time, some people came from PWD department, from road and transport departments. They are coming and trying to improve the roads. After the improvements, public will say, okay, this minister improve roads our locality. Tell me, minister did anything to build the road, to improve the road quality? No. He only give orders. He only give assurance. He only he only issued guidelines. The underlying department will do this thing, but people saying minister did this thing, minister do this thing, minister do that is the thing. So same like interface. Interface never do by own. It is a specification. It's a guideline. If some class inherit an interface, it will provide the methods. It will provide the implementation of the interface. The interface is just like a contract, a specification, guideline, and the implementation classes are the things which implement those specifications. We will discuss these things when we come to the JDBC. Don't worry, I will revisit these things when we come to the JDBC. So, um, next topic is wrapper classes. It's a small topic and useful topic. If somebody asks Java is 100% object-oriented programming language, what do you say? What do you say?
Java is what, sir?
Java is object-oriented programming language or not?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yes. Second question, Java is 100% object-oriented programming or not?
No, not.
No. Okay. Why? Yes. Okay. No. Okay. But why?
I forgot. Let me see.
Okay. No worries. No worries.
Because it depends upon what's the word I forgot.
JVM.
GVM. Oh, okay, yeah, that's why.
That's
It is.
another thing.
It
That's
is.
another thing. That's a platform dependency. Java is
Okay.
platform dependent but highly JVM dependent. Here I am asking, Java is object-oriented programming language? Yes. So Java is 100% or not? Object-oriented, not platform dependent.
No.
Mm, I don't know.
So yes, Java is not a 100% object-oriented programming language due to primitive type like int. Let's start from the Boolean. Boolean,
Mm,
byte, short, int, long, char, float, double. These are primitive data types. They are not part of the objects. They are not treated as an object in Java. Getting? Due to primitive data types, Java is not a 100% object-oriented programming language. So somebody says okay. So somebody says okay, but what if I want int as an object, short as an object, boolean as an object? For this, Java people created classes corresponding to them. B capital boolean class, C capital character class, B capital byte class, S capital short class, I capital integer class, L capital long class, F capital float class, D capital double class. Okay, are you getting or not?
Yes, yes.
ठीक है. So these are the wrapper classes. Fine, cool. So now Java is 100% object-oriented programming language or not?
No.
No. Why?
As you say, it's primitive.
Hello. I don't know why. Oh.
Okay. Yeah. Still, they introduce, but they not remove these things. So Java is not 100% object-oriented programming language. Okay. So, but we have these classes, and these classes called wrapper classes.
Mm.
These classes have wrapper classes.
Is primitive data type and keywords are same? Is
Yeah.
primitive data type and keywords are same? No?
Yeah, it's a primitive data type as well as keywords.
Oh, okay. So they are
But
same.
yeah, they are same. But if we are talking about B capital Boolean, it's a class.
It's a
C
class.
capital character is a class, B capital byte is a class, whereas B small byte is a primitive data type and it is a keyword in Java.
Mm,
Okay.
okay.
So let's start. So okay, why they created means where we need it, where we need it. What is the use of these wrapper classes? Okay, the first thing, first use. Uh, to convert string values into corresponding numeric value. Corresponding numeric values. Okay, to convert string values into corresponding numeric values. What is the meaning? What is the meaning? So let's see by example. Yeah. Uh, let's see. Suppose I have an int value, int x equal to 101. Yes, it's an int value or not? Yes, it's an int value. I want to convert into the string str1 equal to x. So we cannot. Why? Because x is of type int and we cannot assign x to str. Why? Because they are incompatible types. Okay. So it's very easy to convert any number, anything into the string. Just add blank string. Now it's become a string. If you print, yeah, it's print. Wow, it's very easy. But let's do a reverse. But let's do a reverse process. Suppose we have a string str equal to 102. This one, and I want to convert into number back. Yeah. Then what I can do? Can anybody tell me?
Hmm.
Can anybody tell me? Yes. Let's see. For this we need wrapper class. For this we need a wrapper class. Wrapper class means I capital integer. And there is a method parseX. ParseInt. Wow. It will convert into the number. Wow. Now x become number. This is out x. Yeah, you can see x is a number. Even you can convert into the float or double. Let's say double. Let's say double. Double dot parse str, and you can print Yeah, you can see same string convert into the int, same string convert into the. So that's why we have parse int, parse boolean, parse double, parse short, parse. You can see we have several methods. So for this we can use parse string. Yeah, yes or no?
Yes, yes. Parse.
Yeah, just let me write in a better way. Yeah, parseX means for the integer it's a parse int. For the double it's a parse double. For float there is no parse double but parse float. You can see or not?
Yes.
Whatever you want, you can use
Okay.
parseX.
Okay.
Tell me.
But in the first double, that is keyword, right? And the second, that is
Mhm.
class.
Yes, D capital class.
We already have capital D. Do we need to write the parse double again?
Yeah, here it's a method name.
Oh, it's a method name. Okay.
In the integer class, method name is parseInt. In the double
Mm,
class, method name is parseDouble. In the float class, method name is parseFloat. Yes.
yes. Okay. Okay. Got it.
So use case is whenever you want to convert a string back into the number. Number can be of int type, double type, float type, whatever type. You can use parseX method. You know? ParseX means int for int, parseInt for double, parse double. Yes. No.
Yes.
Second use case. To get range values. Get range values means okay, before doing this thing I want to do one more thing. Suppose this is the number, it's okay. First but suppose the string is ABC. Okay. So what do you think? What will be the answer? It will be an exception because it cannot convert into the number. It's not a number actually. So how we can convert it? You know?
Yeah.
So you can see it will give the exception, number format exception. Whenever you get the number format exception, that's the mean you are trying to pass a invalid string. We'll see. Yes or no?
Yes.
If you're trying to pass invalid string, the string which does not contain the numbers or contain number plus extra characters, okay, so it will give
Yeah.
number format exception. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Then- so you can see we cannot convert any string into the um, number, है ना? The number is the string containing numbers can be converted into the numbers. Okay, fine. This part is clear. Second is range. Every class, every numeric class have two fields, min value and max value. Let's say I want to know the what is the minimum value string can it, an int value can store. So integer dot min value, you can see min value, max value. We have two things, no? Let's print the minimum value of the integer and the maximum value of the integer. Just 1 minute. Yes. Just 1 more minute. So byte, yeah, you can do with byte. Short and short integer हो गया, long float, float, double, double. Wow. So let's see, right click, run as Java application. You can see the minimum and the maximum value can be stored by the byte variable is this -128 to 127. This is the range of short. This is the range of int. This is the range of long. In Java, you don't need to remember, but you can use these things when you need it. Okay. Okay. We cannot do
Yes.
this thing with normal int. You cannot write, let's say, int I equal to 10. Just a minute. And if you want to print the minimum value which can be stored by the int, something like that, like I don't know, because I is a primitive, we cannot use dot operator on the I because I is a primitive value. Yes,
Mm.
this part is also clear or not?
Yeah.
Hmm? So first use case to convert a string value to corresponding numeric values. Second, we can use numeric wrapper classes for the minimum or maximum value. Third is in collection framework and generics. Okay, so I will not cover these things because we still pending collection framework. So when we cover, we cover these things. So I think I'm done with the wrapper classes. Okay. Uh, now we can start some Java API related thing. Means okay, I think we have left method overriding. So let's complete the method overriding. Method overriding. Now next, before starting method overriding, we already covered method overloading. You can see the method here. We covered this thing, method overloading. Method overloading is called compile time polymorphism or early polymorphism or static polymorphism. Same. Let me copy. Let me copy this thing. Come down, scroll down. Yeah, let me write. So overriding. It's not a compile time, it's a run time polymorph. It's not a early, it's a late. It's not a static, it's a dynamic polymorph. So method overriding is called runtime polymorphism, late polymorphism, dynamic polymorphism. Yes?
Yes.
In method overloading, what happened within the class when two methods have same name but different parameter list? This is the key part. Method name, same method name but different parameter list called overloaded method. Overloaded method. Yeah. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Same parameter.
But here, in here, between the two classes, having inheritance relationship. Between the two classes having inheritance, that is, it is parent and child class. We have a parent class and child class between the two classes. Okay, it will happen between the two classes. If child class have exactly same method as of its parent class, it is called method overriding. It is called method overriding. Second thing, static final and private method cannot be In case of final, it is an error. Okay, so let's see. Without wasting time, let's see. Let's say I have a parent class. Not parent class, but let's say animal class. Mobile class. Okay. There is a method public void display OS, display operating system. So by default, just for example, it will print Symbian OS. So now suppose we have an Android or let's say Samsung. And Samsung extends mobile. So Samsung is a mobile. Okay. We have any method here. Let's say M1. Anything. Sysout. Hello. I am Samsung from Korea. Something like that. So okay, let's create objects for them. Main class. In the main method, I will create main method. I will create two things. One is mobile equal to new mobile. Yeah, and I will write mobile dot control space dot control space. You can see there are lots of methods, but I can only identify my own method because these methods are coming from somewhere else. Somewhere else means object class. So whatever I create, display OS. So I am very happy to find my method here, display OS. So let's run it, and you can see in your mobile class you have a display OS method. That's why you can call display OS method here. Wow, let's see. Right click, run as Java application. Symbian OS. Okay, it's working fine. Now I want to create a Samsung mobile. Samsung equal to new mobile. So how many methods we can call on a Samsung object? Can anybody tell me?
One.
Which one?
This last one. New Samsung.
Yeah. If you open this class, we have only M1 method. So I can write Samsung dot, and you can see we can call M1 method as well as wow M1 method, and we can also call display OS method. Wow, how it is possible? How it is possible? Yes, it is possible because you can see M1 method is their own method. Let's make it public. M1 is their own method, Samsung class, and display OS is coming from
Mobile.
its parent class. This is the
Okay.
inheritance. You can reuse your things. Yes, we are not created any display OS method in the Samsung class, but we are using display OS method from its parent class, that is mobile class. Yes or no?
Display is its own method, right? No.
Display, just one minute. You can see display method, just a minute.
Okay.
You can see display method is the only part of the mobile. When you create mobile object, you can call display OS, because I know display is the member of mobile, so I can easily call without any problem. But when we come to the Samsung, I'm not able to see display OS method in the Samsung, but still I can call it. What is the reason?
Because
The reason is Samsung is a child class of mobile, so Samsung can use their own method, their own members, as well as their parent class methods.
and
Here,
display is a member of mobile.
yes, but as a child I can access it.
Oh, okay.
So I'm Samsung from Korea and SimWields.
Mhm.
Okay, so this is normal thing. But what is method overriding? Okay, as a Samsung, now I decide I don't want to use Symbian OS, but I want to use Android OS. Okay, so if somebody asks me, oh Samsung, what's your OS? Display your OS. So it should print Android OS, not Symbian OS. So what I will do, I will write same method copy as of parent. इसको नीचे ले आते हैं. अच्छा ये लो. Same method I will define in the child class. Only content will be changed. Android OS. Okay. So now Samsung have their own display OS method. So let's see. Let's first run the program, then we will talk. First normal Symbian OS. Hello, I am Samsung from Korea and my OS is Android OS. Yes or no?
Yes.
So it's very easy thing. But here is some technical part. If we didn't mention this display OS here, it will call the display of their mobile class method. But now we override actually, है ना? The method, same method. This is called method overriding. I can do in a same way. Let's say display control space hit enter, yeah, and I can write my own things. My own thing is Android OS. So this is method overriding. How cool! If a child class have exactly same method as of its parent class, it is called method overriding. The rule is, if you created object of Samsung class, first it will search into the Samsung class. Now Samsung class have display OS method or not?
Yes.
Yes. So it will call Samsung class display method. If in case display method is not present in the Samsung class, then it will go to the, oh Samsung, who is your parent? My parent is mobile. Okay, let me check in the mobile class. Oh mobile, you have display OS? Yes, I have. This will be print. No?
Yeah. Yes.
Let's say Nokia. Control C, Control V. Nokia. Suppose Nokia is another mobile. M2. Hello, I am Nokia. I think Nokia is also from Korea. But Nokia is not in favor to override display method. It is okay with the default one. So if we create Nokia equal to new Nokia. It's a Japanese company. Sorry, it's a Japanese company. Just a minute. Finland. Wow. What's the Japan company? Finland.
Founded in Finland, 1865.
From Finland. Okay. So Nokia can call its own method, that is M2. Okay. And also Nokia can call display method. So let me count. Yeah. Let me run this application. Right click, new. Yeah. Symbian OS for normal mobile. Hello, I'm Samsung from Korea. Android OS. Hello, I'm Nokia from Finland. Symbian OS. Why Symbian? Because Nokia is not telling its own operating system, so definitely it will use mobile class operating system, that is Symbian OS. Yes or no?
Yes.
But Samsung, it it is upgraded itself. It says no. When I'm using Android phone now. So are you seeing any phone in the market from the Nokia?
No.
जो अपने आप को अपडेट नहीं करेगा वो नोकिया हो जाएगा. नो किया, उसने कुछ भी नहीं किया, इसीलिए वो गायब हो गया, है ना. सैमसंग जो थे वो जमाने के संग संग चलते रहे,
Samsung.
इसीलिए वो सैमसंग है. So you can see it's method overriding. Now the last thing I want to discuss the rules of method overriding. Okay, here I'm just give the brief. If a class declares same method as of its parent class, and body can be different. Same method means you can see the name, the parameters are same, है ना? Sorry. Yes. Yes. But we have some rules, so let's follow the rules. Okay, let's use here. I'm going to create few methods. Let's say static method, static void papa. Okay, I'm going to create a private method, private void mommy.
Musa, I just got confused here. Which one is parameter here?
Parameter is something we can pass here. I will show you. Don't give me some time. I will show you. Okay, you can see I created few methods. है ना? Papa, mummy, brother. For this line, static final private method cannot be overridden. Okay, for this line, let me run it. Not run it, but let me use Nokia to declare same methods. I just copied and paste into the here. So now you can see. In case of final, it's an error because final method cannot be overridden. It will be error. You can see for final, it's giving error. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
Papa is not giving error. Mummy is not giving error. Brother is giving error. Because why? Because in parent class, it's declared as a final method. And final method cannot be overridden. It gives the error. It gives the error. See, in case of final. But I'm saying whether it's a static, whether it's final, whether it's a private, they cannot be overridden. But final is give the error. Here it is not error. We have same method in the parent class, that is mobile class. We have same method in the child class, that is Nokia class. But technically it is not a method overriding. If you wanna, how we can check? Use annotation override.
Oh, okay.
It will give error. it will give error.
Why?
Technically you can't. So you cannot override static method, private method and final method. Final give the error, and but if you mention ki this method is overridden, Java clearly says remove overridden decision. Yeah, means it's not a method overridden. It's yeah, you declare same method, but technically static and private method cannot be overridden, and final give the error. Cool.
Why only final give the error?
Because you can declare these methods. It's a valid
But
syntax, but you cannot do it's invalid syntax because final method cannot be declared inside the child method. Here you can declare, you can work, but you cannot say.
oh, but we have to say it's override, right?
हाँ, you cannot say it's overriding. आप जैसा स्टैटिक मेथड पेरेंट क्लास में वैसे ही चाइल्ड क्लास में बना देंगे, ये कोई गुनाह नहीं है, लेकिन इसको ओवरराइडिंग कहना गुनाह है.
अच्छा अच्छा, मुंह से
ठीक.
कहना नहीं,
सॉरी,
मुंह से कहना नहीं, बट करना.
हाँ, we can write it, we can work it, we can run it, we can compile it, but we cannot say it's method overriding. But here यहाँ कहना, लिखना, सुनना सब गुना है.
बिना बोल के कर सकते हैं उसमें.
हाँ, बिना बोल के कर सकते हैं, हालांकि ओवरराइडिंग नहीं कहलाएगा, वो कुछ और कहलाएगा.
अच्छा अच्छा.
अब जस्ट फॉर एग्जांपल अगर कोई कोई जस्ट फॉर एग्जांपल लेट्स से हिंदू समाज की बात करें, तो हिंदू समाज कहता है कि भाई जब तक आप मंदिर में अग्नि को साक्षी मानकर फेरे नहीं ले लेते हैं, वरमाला नहीं डाल लेते हैं, सिंदूर नहीं लगा लेते हैं, मंगलसूत्र नहीं पहना देते हैं, तब तक शादी नहीं हुई. दीज आर सम नेसेसरी थिंग्स. किसी ने कोर्ट मैरिज कर ली, लीगल मैरिज कर ली, तो ठीक है, वो कुछ है, हम उसको गलत नहीं कह रहे हैं, हम नहीं कह रहे हैं उसने गलत किया, लेकिन वो हिंदू मेथोडोलॉजी के हिसाब से शादी नहीं हुई, उसको हम शादी नहीं बोलेंगे. सेम फॉर इस्लामिक, जब तक के निकाह नहीं हुआ, जब तक के लड़की और लड़के ने कबूल नहीं कहा, निकाह नहीं हुआ, लेकिन इन दोनों ने कोर्ट जाकर कोर्ट मैरिज कर ली, तो ठीक है, हम ये नहीं कह रहे उन्होंने गलत किया, इट्स अलाउड, बट वो निकाह नहीं हुआ. लेकिन दो लोग थे, वो बिगाड़ शादी के रहने लगे मियाँ बीवी की तरह, तो ये तो गलत है ना, इसको तो गलत कहेंगे. दिस सेम द केस फाइनल. फाइनल मेथड को ओवरराइड करना ही, सोचना ही गुनाह था. दैट्स व्हाई एरर. यहाँ पे कुछ हो रहा है, लेकिन इसको मेथड ओवरराइडिंग नहीं कह रहे हैं, जो है वो गलत नहीं है. दोबारा से सेम स्टैटिक मेथड बना देना, दोबारा से सेम मेथड प्राइवेट बना देना कोई गुनाह नहीं है, इट्स नॉट अ बैड थिंग, बट ये मेथड ओवरराइडिंग नहीं है. किसी ने कोर्ट मैरिज कर ली, ठीक है, अच्छी चीज है, खराब नहीं है, लेकिन वो निकाह नहीं हुआ, मुस्लिम के हिसाब से शादी नहीं हुई, हिंदू के हिसाब से शादी नहीं हुई, क्योंकि उसने क्या किया है, कोर्ट जाके शादी की, लीगल मैरिज की है. ठीक है. ओके,
Yes.
yeah, so let's complete the rule and wind up the session. So this is the first part. Second part, let's say I'm going to declare one normal method, public int sum. यहाँ ना करें इसको, चलो हटाओ. Let's create a parent class. Let's create a child class. Child can extends parent. Yes.
Yes.
Delete everything. We have child, we have parent. Wow. Wow. So suppose parent have a method, let's say int any method a b c, and it's take two parameter int a comma int b. Okay, and now it's returning a plus b. Wow, it's simple method. So I wish key I will override it. So what I can do, I can copy paste, simple. And somebody saying it's overriding. Yes, it's overriding without any problem. It's overriding. Wow, cool. But this time I don't want to return plus, but I want to return product. So not an issue. Suppose I'm going to create a main class. Main class. Yeah, in the main class, I write main method. In the main method, I create parent. Parent and sys out parent dot abc. Let's say 5, 10. Same thing I want to do, but with child. So let me modify the code. Child, 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 child. Yeah, let's see. Right click, run as Java application. You can see parent class ABC method gives 15 with same values 5 or 10, but child class ABC method gives 15. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah, it's overriding. The magic of overriding. In the child class, we change the behavior. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So what thing we can modify in the child class? Till here we are using only exact method, exact things. But now I am telling you we can modify accessibility. Accessibility. The first thing we can modify. Method name and parameter must be same. Method name and parameters must be same. This is first part. Actually, this is first rule actually. Second rule, accessibility can be widened. Widen means बढ़ते क्रम में. I'm telling you, private से बड़ा होता है default. Default से बड़ा होता है protected. And from protected we have public. Public is the widest accessibility. Okay, widen. So let me here. What is the accessibility?
Public.
No, default. Public होता तो public लिखा होता. By default, default.
Oh, okay.
So if a method in the parent class is default, so in the child class it can be declared as a default, protected, and public. So here, what is the modifier here?
Default.
Okay, should I write protected? Yes, definitely, without any error. Should I write public? Without any error. Should I write private? No, we cannot widen it. We cannot narrow it. It can be only widen. Yes?
Yes.
Let's suppose it was protected. Then can we write default? No. Protected or protected से बड़ा. So I can write protected. Then it will be cool. Or I can write public. Yes?
Yes.
But suppose it is public. So how many things we can write here?
Only public.
Only public, because we don't have anything wider than public. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, let me change this thing. Can I write private here? Yeah, definitely. So now it cannot be overridden because I already say you private method cannot be overridden.
Oh,
Yes.
that's why it's an error. Okay.
Even you remove this thing. Okay, now it's okay. Now it's okay, but still I am saying it's not overridden, because private method and static method does not take the participation in method overriding. Yes, it's valid according to the compiler. There is no error. It will work also, but it is not the case of method overriding. दुनिया में जब भी आपसे कोई कहे कि भैया प्राइवेट मेथड को हम ओवरराइड करना चाह रहे हैं, देखो मैंने लिखा, कंपाइल हो गया, रन हो गया, आप मुस्कुराइएगा, कहिएगा तुम ठीक कह रहे हो लेकिन ये ओवरराइडिंग नहीं है. ठीक
But
है.
if we write override, then it's a problem, right?
नहीं, प्रॉब्लम कहाँ कर रहा है? देखिए कोई एरर नहीं है, ना पेरेंट क्लास में एरर है, ना चाइल्ड क्लास में एरर है. देयर इज नो एरर.
नहीं, इधर चाइल्ड क्लास में,
सॉरी,
अगर हमने चाइल्ड क्लास में यहाँ पे प्राइवेट, हम प्राइवेट से
यहाँ
इसको
प्राइवेट भी कर दीजिए, नो वरीज.
but we cannot write the override.
हाँ, वी कैन नॉट राइट ओवरराइड बिकॉज इट्स ओवरराइडिंग नहीं है. अब देखिए फिर वही बात है, मैं एज अ मालिक भाई एक मुस्लिम आदमी हूँ, ठीक है, मेरे छोटे भाई ने कोर्ट मैरिज कर ली, तो मैं कुछ नहीं कह रहा हूँ, लेकिन मैं उसको निकाह नहीं कहूंगा. अगर मैं उसको निकाह कहूंगा, वो कहेगा कि मैंने निकाह कर लिया, मैं कहूंगा तुम गलत कह रहे हो, तुमने निकाह नहीं किया, तुमने कोर्ट मैरिज की है. कोई कहे आके कि भाई मैंने कोर्ट में शादी के लिए मैंने विवाह कर लिया. विवाह इज अ हिंदी टर्म यूज्ड इन द हिंदी मिथोलॉजी, है ना. तो आदमी कहेगा नहीं, तुमने तुमने कोर्ट मैरिज की है, कोर्ट में शादी की है, आपने आपने विवाह नहीं किया. विवाह तो मंदिर में होता है, या अग्नि को साक्षी मान के होता है, फेरे लेके होता है, वट एवर द रिचुअल्स दे आर फॉलोइंग, वो तो वैसे विवाह होता है. आपने तो कोर्ट में शादी कर ली, इट्स लीगल, यू कैन लिव इट विदाउट एनी प्रॉब्लम, बट आपने विवाह नहीं किया, आपने निकाह नहीं किया है. गेटिंग माई पॉइंट?
Yeah.
सो ठीक है, यहाँ पे ये लीगल थिंग, यहाँ पे आप ठीक है, इट्स ओके, टेक्निकल पॉइंट से ओके, बट इट्स नॉट अ मेथड ओवरराइडिंग. आई एम सेइंग अगेन एंड अगेन. Yes,
Yeah, got it.
parameters are these things. It's take two parameter, it's take two parameter. Let me reverse these things. Let's say this is public and this is also public. Okay, let's, and I can use overridden annotation. Yeah, wow. What is the problem? Oh, it is not saved. Now it is saved, it's problem gone. But we cannot change the name. Suppose I change to name, it's not a method overriding because there is no method abc2 कह रहा है कि या तो बना दो या तो ये हटा दो, है ना. दैट्स द थिंग. मेथड नेम शुड बी सेम. ओके, लेट्स चेंज द पैरामीटर. नो, या तो ऐसा मेथड बना दीजिए या तो ये ओवरराइड हटा दीजिए. समझ रहे? मेथड नेम एंड मेथड पैरामीटर शुड बी सेम. Accessibility, it can be widened. Accessibility, it can be widened. Return type. रिटर्न टाइप, अब इसमें दो बातें आती हैं, ये थोड़ा सा टेक्निकल है, मैं बता देता हूँ, बताना नहीं चाहिए था. फॉर प्रिमिटिव same, it must be same. See here, it is primitive or reference? Primitive. So we cannot write anything, not a greater than, not a big, not a bigger, not a smaller. Let's say float is a wider, but we cannot write. Okay, let's say short. You see, short is a smaller, but we cannot write. In case of primitive, we cannot change anything. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but let me create one more method. XYZ. Let's say it's a string parameter and return mobile object. Control Z. ऐसा क्यों कर रहा हूँ? I'm doing wrong. No. Mobile object, है ना? Let's say I declare same method here, and I use override annotation to check compile time. It's perfectly fine. So return type, in the case of primitive we cannot do anything, it should be same. But here, same class or any child class. Same class or any child class. Can I write Samsung here? Yeah, without any problem. Can I write Nokia here? Yeah, without any problem. Yes, any child class. Same class or any child class. For reference type, same. For reference type, same class or any subtype. Same type or any subtype. Okay, yes or no?
Yes.
There is one more point, exception handling part. Throws clause, it can be narrower. What is the meaning? It can be narrower. Let's see. Suppose this is the method and I throw IO exception. Okay, so here it's your choice. You cannot write throws clause at all. Yeah, here you cannot write throws clause at all. आप इसको skip कर सकते हैं. Or if you want, you can write same. Throw IO exception. First thing, you can write same thing or any child class. File not found exception. File not found exception is a child class. Or you can totally skip this throws clause. Everything is fine. What thing we cannot do? We cannot return any superclass. It's the wrong thing.
Superclass means?
It means superclass means if you open exception, IO exception is a child class of exception. So exception is a superclass of IO exception. So if a method throwing IO exception, you cannot throw any superclass of that. But Control Shift T, file not found exception.
Oh, so we cannot write
It's the
exception.
child class of the IO exception. You can see file not found is the child class of IO exception. So either you can use same IO exception.
Okay. Or file not found.
Or any child class. Let's say this, or even you can remove this throws class at all without any problem. But what thing you cannot do? You cannot throw any exception of the super type. Means any super class you cannot use. Okay. Suppose if I write file not found exception here, just for example, file not found exception here. So I cannot write throws clause with IO exception. No, I cannot, because IO exception is a super class of the file not found. Clear?
How do you know?
Sorry?
How do you know IU exception is a
By
superclass?
past experience, definitely. Gradually you know those things.
Oh, okay.
Okay, means you don't need to remember, you don't need to कि आज बैठ के रट्टा मार रहे हैं सुबह से शाम तक के, है ना? You don't need to do this thing.